Welcome again. And today, the book is the Alchemist. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. So actually, this book changes the world. It changes uh, most of the paradigm. It shifts like a big role or a huge shift in the paradigm of 21st century. So actually, this book it's about a dream, you know. And today we're gonna be looking or exploring two important things that when you read this book you should be able to understand, and all those two things they change the world. They created like many people like Madonna, or so many people have been inspired by this book. It have changed like many lives, and it have sold like many copies, like millions and millions of copies. I think it's like 67 or 60, 70, 80, like currently the because this is an old book. So we'll be exploring two concepts that or the ideology that changes the world coming from the book just as much as the other books changes the world, or this they created like certain shift of the mind to people. And the first thing first with this book that you should understand is the storyline of the book. The book is about a shepherd boy who's Andalusian, is coming from home, which is Spain, going to passing like exotic markets and in many places to Egypt, where he believe like there is his treasure right there at Egypt. So he had to travel from home with the with a shepherd, and he have to sell and lose all the wealth that he have been given as he's growing up, or it's a wealth from his parents, or yeah. So this book talks about lots and lots of stuff. So please check it out. And the first thing first that you of the two that this book it changes like the understanding of the alchemist, who are the alchemists, like the original concept, because it has so many concepts that or beliefs that come from this book. Some people believe al means Allah, and chemist it means chemistry, so God chemistry. Other people like the seeing the cultures, the geniuses and genius have been living from the alchemist, and even like on the psychological or psychiatric or cosmology or universe or physics or astrophysics, or like the shift of a paradigm, or the alchemist, what actual term like it's most known as, is turning metal into gold. It's transforming other metal into gold. Alchemist. That's why we talk about chemistry. So this is the gold chemistry that it have been able to make a man from a dust, uh, procreating a thought from pre-creation or meditation, or thinking about it, and then manifestation. So this the concept of how we understanding the manifestation today coming from the book that which is the Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. So people tend to start believing on themselves. They believe too much on that they can do more than they can, or they can think. That means the limits of the mind. It's always been known that there's a certain limitation of the mind. So people started understanding like, or they can take like the shift of the mind from certain elements to other elements. There's a movement, there's a dynamic, and in that dynamic there's an energy. That energy you can procreate, and you're feeding off the creation around. So this boy who is the Santiago, he believed like you have lots of treasure, gold in Egypt at the mountains, where there's tribes. You have to pass wars, you have to pass shops, and sleeping homeless, working, begging on the street, like sleeping under the markets, like not having. Then throughout the journey, that's where you discover like the concept of alchemist. It's actually working where he started intersecting other people that they give him certain omens or certain vision about like what will happen in the future. Then people have different beliefs. Then like you have to work, you have to learn, explore. Like the more you travel, the more you intersect, more you learn lots. So with the alchemist is turning, or okay, well they say the alchemist, right, is like is the ancient technique or ancient way of searching for a panacea. A panacea is like this certain like a lecture of life. Like if you have studied or at least read the Bible, they talk about King Solomon, or they talk about Melchizedek. Melchizedek is the person, one of the person who have lived so many years. So that guy, he had like a philosopher's stone. A philosopher's stone. You've seen the Harry Potters. When you talk about philosopher's stone, it's like a substance that can cure all the eternal life. It's like a substance that can turn a base metal into gold or silver, or turn lead into silver or gold. So like this philosopher's stone or elixir is the stone that bends the reality. It's one of the metaphysical concept or metaphysical wisdom that they have linked to earth dimension in order to show or to have a vision of this more in life. So when you this what they say about this philosopher's stone or elixir of life. So you eat this substance, or you drink this substance, then it could cure all the disease, each and every disease. It heal all the sorrows. It have like the connection between the physical. It's like the substance that you're gonna be anointed with as you are moving from the realm of lower level to the higher level, so that you are cleansed, you are healed. The judgment, you pass through the elixir, then you see the eternal life or the beauty of heavens. We all have this substance within us, a substance that is of eternal being, the being, so we can unleash and live through the cleansing of our healing, so that when we living, we awaken, we live each and every day. We understand like the alchemist is taking its course, or the chemistry, or the certain, when a human being the consists of the nervous system. It's all about like the tissue or the nerve system, or central nervous system, where certain organs, they communicating with the other organs so that they can give certain information. Then this information can be interpreted electrically, or when it comes in your mind, where what you're hearing to me, it's just an electrical impulse that your brain can recall, as much as when you press space bar or enter on your laptop or PC or your cell phone, the information that is taken from the button where you click, and then the reaction that is gonna cause the reaction for the enter or the space bar to react. So it's the same process that is happening when you see the light is coming in your eye, and then information is interpreted. So this part, the energy that it's used for that process to take place or to happen, we talk about the alchemist. That's why we talk about transmutation. So transmutation, it can be sexual transmutation, where you can turn like your sexual energy, or you take from the power of now. Also, lots of books they talk about transmutation, of transforming the material or physical energy into spiritual energy. So this transmutation of your people procreating, like tapping into higher dimension of other people's thought, the magician, all like the geniuses, the people that extra project, like bending over the matter or the physical world into spiritual or metaphysical world. This is the alchemist technique. You are entering the higher realms of life. You transcending from lower self of yourself, and then you going up to the higher self of yourself. So when this crown is, when this crown, it opens up, you can explore like the multiple round dimension of the universe. So this one of the things that this book, the Alchemist, it talk about the chemistry of the God. When the chemistry is happening, in order for the human to be transmitting or interpreting like the reaction and the action of this stimuli that are happening all over our body. When you talk, you hear my voice in your ears, the drum. When they interpret, there is oscillation, vibration into information. All this information, what's really happening for your memory, for your mind to work so that you can function. Like these are the chemistry, we talk about chemistry, and chemistry, what that is of God, is beyond like the physics or the chemistry that you study at school. These are the simple, like the basic of what's really all about. So when you transcend to the higher level, we're going to explore this dimension, what's really all about. Just transcend and explore the higher dimension. So the second idea of this book, that it changes people's paradigm, it's like the concept of how people understand the universe. The universe will conspire to succeed or to fulfill my vision, my desire. So this book, Santiago, this boy Santiago, when he's living from one place, going to other place, the things that it was helping him throughout here is understanding that the universe is with him. Whatever that he say out on the universe will conspire to fulfill his dreams, his desire, the manifestation. So this concept of the universe, it's big, because we're talking about like macrocosm of the universe and the macrocosm of the universe. So when there's a resonation of a heart and a mind, what's really going on, for a person to understand the physical and the metaphysical. And the universe, it's a large concept, like, because whether you're looking at the earth as a circle, or you're looking at it as a flat earth, how the universe it works, like how the stars, the moon, they're hanging up here on us, all these galaxies, how we're working out, how we interacting with the world around us. Like the universe will conspire. The universe will conspire. You're believing on the universe around you, like it's not being created, like, because you can't believe on something that is created and forgive that there's something that created it. But on its own, this little energy of the universe, when you believe, like, it will conspire you so that you can fulfill, or it will support your vision, your dreams, your energy. So the things that will help the fulfillment of it, these are the higher gods on its side. These are the higher infinite energy. So this is just the manifestation of the universe when it conspires your needs. So understand that the universe, but there's more beyond the universe, that you can tap onto this realm, and we live on internal so that you can explore the infinite, because the infinite, like, it's always filled with possibility. You do everything. The universe conspires, Santiago. You fulfill, you get all these treasures, you pass all the wars, the countries that they were, the wars that they were at the desert, like passing, like the people that they've been working with, the difficult one, the easy ones. Like you know what he was going, he was focused. So the universe conspired him to fulfill his strength.